Lesson planning is the process of creating a detailed guide that outlines what students will learn and how they will achieve their learning goals during a specific period. It involves deciding on objectives, selecting activities, and preparing materials to ensure effective teaching and learning. A good lesson plan serves as a roadmap for teachers, helping them stay organized and focused while also providing flexibility to adjust to students' needs. By carefully planning lessons, teachers can create engaging and meaningful learning experiences that support their students' growth and development. Lesson planning ensures that teachers have a clear understanding of what they want their students to achieve. Without a plan, lessons may lack structure, leaving students confused or disengaged. A well-prepared lesson not only provides a sense of direction, but also helps teachers allocate time effectively, ensuring that all key topics are covered. Now that we understand the importance of lesson planning, let's explore the specific steps to create an effective lesson plan. The first step is to determine your learning objectives. Write down exactly what you want students to achieve by the end of the lesson. For example, instead of saying students will learn about photosynthesis, specify that students will be able to describe the process of photosynthesis and explain its importance to plant life. Objectives should be clear, measurable, and aligned with curriculum standards. Next, identify the materials and resources you will need. Make a list of everything required for the lesson, such as textbooks, worksheets, visual aids, lab equipment, or online tools. Gather these materials ahead of time to avoid last-minute disruptions. After you've prepared materials, create a step-by-step outline for the lesson. Start with an engaging introduction to capture students' attention. This could be a question, a short video, or a real-world example related to the topic. For instance, if you're teaching about ecosystems, you might show a brief clip of a rainforest and ask students what they notice about the environment. Following the introduction, move into the main instruction. Break the content into manageable chunks and decide how you will present each part. You might use a combination of lecture, demonstrations, and guided practice. For example, when teaching fractions, you could first explain the concept using visual aids, then solve problems as a class, and finally allow students to practice independently. Include interactive activities to keep students engaged. Plan for group work, experiments, or discussions that encourage collaboration and critical thinking. For example, in a history lesson, you could organize a debate on a historical event to help students explore different perspectives. Plan how you will assess understanding throughout the lesson. Include quick checks like asking questions using exit tickets or observing students during activities. For example, you might pause during a math lesson to ask students to solve a problem on their own and hold up their answers for quick feedback. End the lesson with a conclusion that reinforces what students have learned. Summarize the key points and provide an opportunity for students to ask questions. You might also assign a short homework task to reinforce the day's learning. Finally, reflect on the lesson after it's delivered. Ask yourself what went well and what could be improved. For example, if students struggled with a particular activity, think about how you could modify it for better clarity or engagement next time. Keep notes so you can refine future lesson plans.